So I know it's 3.5 weeks later, but today I am sitting down and filming how my first powerlifting meet went. Basically just the entire experience and what I took from it and how I did. All that sort of thing. So becoming a powerlifter, doing a powerlifting meet for me was something I wanted to do for a little bit. I'm actually fairly new to powerlifting. I would say I'd only been powerlifting for really half a year before I actually did my meet. So pretty unexperienced, had no idea what I was doing, but I decided it was something that I just need to go ahead and do just to see if it was something I felt like continue investing my time in, all that sort of thing. So I would say honestly I even got into lifting maybe just a year ago. Really the summer of 2016 was when I became more serious as a lifter, and I did more bodybuilding style training, and then I started realizing that I could kind of squat a decent amount and deadlift, you know, pretty well. So I decided to do more powerlifting training, sign up for a powerlifting meet, all that. So the powerlifting meet I did was the Empire of Renegades meet in Huntsville, Alabama. It was a USPA meet, and I'm pretty happy with how it went. So I competed in the 82.5 kilogram weight class and junior 18 to 19. Basically I just kind of weighed in at my current weight, didn't focus on cutting down or anything, so I weighed in I believe at 173 pounds, not sure how many kilograms that is, and just went with that. I didn't really want to compete open my first meet because I had that option of competing junior 18 and 19 since I am 19, and I figured there were going to be a lot more experienced lifters lifting a lot more weight, especially in my weight class, so I didn't really want to focus on that with it being my first meet. So I guess what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'll just run through all those different clips and show you how all my lifts went. I believe the only lift that I did not get recorded was my first squat attempt. I have a little sheet that says what my lifts were. Okay, so for squat I opened at 85 kilos, which is 187.393 pounds, so just 187 pounds, and nailed that first attempt. Went really well. Since that attempt went well, my second attempt was 95 kilos or 209 pounds, and then for squat my third attempt was 100 kilos or 220 pounds. And even though this is something that I hit pretty well in training, I missed my attempt. As you can see in the clip I'm about to play, I squatted probably way too deep, because after the ref even told me, hey, usually don't say this in this sport, but you're squatting a little bit too deep. So because I had to compensate and do extra work to account for that depth I was hitting, I came up to a certain point and then just hovered there. Just couldn't come up any higher, so did not get my third squat attempt, which I was a little bit upset about, but you know what? It's just my first meet. Can't be too hard on myself, just means I gotta do better for the next one.
Good left for Victoria Avery. Let's look about 102 kilos of Victoria Avery. Auburn, Alabama. 220 pounds. Take your time. Wait for command. Good try, Victoria. for Victoria Avery, 137 pounds. Electrical engineering student at Auburn.
Up, up, up.
Good tries for Victoria. Still comes away with a good bench. Let's get Valeria Anderson in there with 67.5. Good lift for Victoria.
Hey, let's go.
Victoria Avery, 303 pounds. Good. Come on, pull through. There we go. That's a good lift.
Woo!
The audience thinks she's got it.
She does.
Come on, pull hard.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey! Yeah!
And a good lift.
New PR, look at you. Hey!
All right, you've seen all the clips, now you get to see my quads. No, just kidding. But another thing I wanted to talk about is my friend Avery was the one who filmed all those clips from me lifting at the meet. Not only that, but she showed up bright and early in the morning, right before the meet started, and brought me this amazing sign, which was definitely a huge encouragement, and it was great having her there. My parents also came to the meet. It was great having their support. But look at this sign. I was honestly blown away. Look at that. There's a picture of us being all fit up there. Check out Avery's delt. That's honestly the highlight of this photo, and I would have to say the peach with the crown is pretty great. So it was definitely great having all that support, and I could not have done it without all them. All right, moving along, one last thing over here regarding to the meet. So here's my first place medal that I actually took home. It definitely felt good to win a medal at my first meet, and it honestly means a lot to me because I see that as something that represents all those hard hours of training and everything else all coming into a result. But it kind of felt like a participation medal to me because I was the only one competing in my age group and weight class, but nonetheless I still did a really good job, and I'm really happy about winning first place against myself. So you've seen all the lifts. I would say I was pretty happy overall with how my performance was. I hit 6 out of the 9 total lifts and left with a 645 pound total for my first meet, which was not too shabby at all. The only thing I was probably really disappointed on was bench, because that second attempt I was really, I guess, excited about how fast it went up, and I threw that back up there, racked it before even getting the command, and then the third attempt I just failed, so I only left with 115 pounds on bench. But that's okay. It means I can super up my bench at my next meet. Another thing I want to talk about is how amazing and how supportive the powerlifting community is. I have genuinely never met a group of more supportive people. Everybody there who found out it was my first meet was super helpful, giving me tips, all that. Not only that, but even the refs and people running the meet gave me tips because they knew it was my first meet, so they were kind of giving me pointers to take away with and work on for my next meet, and I definitely really appreciated that. And I met a lot of great people there who have been in the powerlifting community for a long time, so it was definitely good to hear words of advice from people who know what they're doing, because I don't. Alright, if you've even made it to this point, you're probably tired of hearing me talk. I'm tired of hearing myself talk, so I'm going to end the video right here. I just want to thank everybody again who supported me through my whole process of training for the meet, and my parents for coming and supporting me, and especially Avery for showing up and making that amazing sign and getting all my lifts on camera, and also for being my cheerleader for the meet, because couldn't have done it without all that. So yeah, until next time.